Yeah, that's what we telling them, man.
And I guess start with that. When's the last time you had 11 assists in a game?
Ha. I think I had that was it. I think I had 10 in college once. I had a triple double in college once. I think 11 is my highest though. So I'm happy with it.
Willie has talked a lot about point five mentality.
Mhm.
Did you see that out there in the fourth night? Just how do you think the ball moved and flowed?
Yeah, I thought the ball moved and flowed pretty well. Obviously, when we got guys like Jonas to Bi, we got make sure we get them into their spots and let their game go. But we felt good. We felt like we moved the ball well and got good shots. And I mean, we had 29 assists with Pi. I don't know for sure, but it has to be the season high or close to it. So we're happy with it.
And how good was it just to have Bi back in there tonight?
Yeah, man, it was good to have my dog out there, man. I know he wanted to be out there with us, but good to have him because he's just another guy that knows the game, a guy that we can lean on, depend on to go get a bucket if we need to. He leads by example, and that's something that we need. So it was good to have him out there, and good that he's back because we definitely need him and miss him.
Has that been a big difference for you as far as how you're used in Willie's system or just your approach this year where you're playing on
Yeah.
offense?
Oh, for sure. Willie has all the trust in me to go out there and just kind of just play my game and to play with confidence. I think that was the biggest thing. That we talked about. It wasn't just just kind of standing in the corner and just hope and pray for the ball to do something. He's putting me in positions where we're running actions on the weak side, and I have the ball, and I'm making the decision in terms of hitting Jonas on pops or guys on curls and stuff like that. So it's good because it gives you obviously confidence, but also gives you rhythm. When you're out there, making plays and getting guys involved, and you're involved in the offense. That's when you're at your best. But if you're not touching ball for 3-4 minutes at a time, it's tough to be in the rhythm. It's tough to be in the flow of the game. So that's something that Willie does a great job with everybody, and definitely a big difference from last year to this year.
And how big was that for you? Because I know throughout your career, that's been a thing you wanted coaches to trust you with the ball, allow you, like you said, to do more than just stand in that corner. Is that something that y'all talked about before the season? Like you came to him, or is that something that just kind of?
He talked to me about it. We before the season we went to dinner. We had a great dinner, great conversation, and that was one of the things that he said he saw in me and trusted me and had confidence in me to do those kind of things. So it's always good to hear it, but then when you see it and you're in the game and you're running an ATO for you or you're running ATO through you, that gives you all the confidence that you need, and that's something that Willie's been great for, especially with a young team, is building us up, giving us confidence to go out there and just play our game, play .5 basketball, and to have fun. And that's something he's done a great job of, and something that we're going to continue to do.
Yeah, speaking of confidence, man, how good was it just to get a win, just to end that losing streak, man?
Yeah, man, we needed that. It was a really tough spurt that we had. It was frustrating, obviously. So now it's just about building on this. And we got on Monday we got the number 1 team in the East. Then we got another tough team in Miami who has proven winners. So it's great to get that win, and now we got to build on it. It doesn't mean anything if we just fall right back into the pothole that we were in. So now we got to continue to grow, continue to build, and start stacking on wins.
Josh, Willie talked about how a lot of you guys contributed. There was a lot of big plays made. But could you mention or just talk a little bit about the big threes made by Herb Jones that they enter this league known as a three-point shooter and stuff like that. But in a big moment of that fourth quarter, he came up with 2 big ones for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, 3 for 4. That's something that he's worked his butt off, in the last 2-3 months with Fred, working on his shot, improving his technique and his the fluidity of his shot, and to see that go into fruition, in the game in the fourth quarter with big minutes, is great. It's great for his confidence, great for the confidence that we have in him. We always have. We always tell him to shoot when he's open. So it's good in that, as a player, it's easy to put the work in. And, sometimes when you don't see that work, working, it tends to get frustrating. But, to see those shots go in, timely shots, big shots, I know that gives him all the confidence in the world. And, we're going to keep finding him when he's open and shoot the ball with confidence.
Josh, I've got to ask you about Nikhil. He went through a tough stretch earlier in the season.
Mhm.
He's been coming out of it. And tonight, Grizzlies were coming back, I guess, towards the end of the third quarter. They closed well. But Nikhil started the fourth quarter, making a couple really big moves there.
Yeah, I think obviously going into the season, we had BI. We knew Z was going to miss some time, but we knew what the roles were going to be. And then obviously BI went out for some time, and other guys are out. And so we needed guys to step up and play. I don't want to say roles that they weren't thinking of earlier, but we needed to make sure we ran stuff through him, and I think he's was struggling with how to get his stuff, his shots and his stuff in the rhythm and getting guys involved. And obviously now with BI coming back and even the last couple of games, his shot selections got better. He's taking better shots, easier shots for him. And I think that's really where he's at his best, because he's able to create shots for himself, but also create shots for others. And when he's taking, high quality shots, he's going to make them, and we're going to keep going to him and keep feeding him. And he has the ability to know, when guys are stepping up to make the extra pass. And it's great to see him and how he's been playing the last couple of games. And we're proud of him just because, sometimes when you hit adverse situations, you can kind of fall back and just kind of, fall by the wayside. But, he's not doing that. He's taking it in stride. He's, going into those adverse situations head on, and he's growing as a person. So I think that's the biggest thing for him. And, we'd love to see it, and we'd love to see him keep growing.
All right, we'll go to Christos on Zoom.
Hello, congratulations on the win. How needed was that win mentally wise about you guys, and how important, what you need to do to build on that effort and that victory?
Yeah, I mean, it was huge for us mentally, just because obviously we were on a 9-game losing streak. So, that was big for us. But now it's building on it. It's continuing to have attention to detail, to have game plan discipline, especially with the teams that we have coming up. We have to be locked in, not only physically, but also mentally. So, like I said, again, that win was good. We got that monkey off our back, but we got to just keep pushing and keep growing and keep having confidence in each other. And obviously, when you get guys back like BI, who's an all-star caliber player, it makes things easy on everybody else. So we got DC on Monday, and that's what we're focused on.
Thanks, Josh.
Appreciate it.